The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And yes, it's good.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Garland. Love finds Sexton. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant left side. Rebound Andre Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Osman missing. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside, Sexton. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Garland with the bucket.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Ball stolen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Jackson has the open look. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Osman. And Sexton has it in the corner. Morant, right side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That one falls. Morant's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. Porter, no luck, and the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now Morant, 6 points for him. He kicks to Valanciunas. And the pass to Winslow. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. The 3 from Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland with it. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Anderson wide open. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Garland kicks to Nance. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. And he banks in the layup.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Clark trying to get open. Melton, no good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Garland. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Anderson right side. "11 feet away, and it's Memphis with another."
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Porter in the corner. The Grizzlies pull it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Left side, Jones. Clock at 6. The tray. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Clark for 3. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Porter, here we go. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Sexton drops them both. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Takes a three.
An active and alert defender, Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Cleveland, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Morant. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Sexton the pass to Windler. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Sexton. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Brooks with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Jackson. No points in the game yet for him.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
Down low. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. One-on-one here. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Windler. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Windler's got 4 points in the quarter. Memphis leading by 8. Morant outside. Off on the layup.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Memphis came out looking very confident. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for it. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And Porter drops them both. Memphis leading by 4. Morant outside. From outside the arc. Keeps it alive. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Nance kicks to Dellavedova. To the middle. Thompson finds Nance. Shoots over Morant. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant looking around. Pass to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. On the wing, Porter. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Exum. Rebounded by Jackson.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Melton. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Osman comes in for Dante Exum. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 8. To the wing on the left. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Porter drops them both. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. But they recover it. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The Grizzlies pull it in.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Porter passes to Nance. Some solid defense from Clark.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Valanciunas. And Garland comes to help. Another shot. They get it back. Clark. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And then for Cleveland, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Kevin Porter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Here's Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
First one falls for him.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Morant outside. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
The whole package, Morant gives you everything, including range.
Garland dishes to Drummond. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got 10.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Winslow. Clark up top. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. The putback, and Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Sexton. It's blocked. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Anderson and Jackson inside. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And it's Morant missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Garland with the rebound.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Morant outside. Deflects the pass. Here's Brooks. And the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Sexton. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Garland the pass to Porter. Lets a floater go. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. And now a 7-point Memphis lead. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Sexton. Over Winslow. Garland the pass to Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
The 3 from Morant. Hits it from 3-point range.
proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Free throw good, Sexton. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Porter. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Drummond. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Morant finds in. Goes straight through the defender. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now here's Morant. Stolen by Garland. Drummond passes to Love. Here's Garland. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant against Sexton. Morant outside. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Misses in close. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the 4th. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. And here is Clark. Morant, that's for 2. Missed. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And it's Ball in the corner. Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now here's Ingram. Left side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, here's Favors. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, you know, he's the former 3rd overall pick out of Georgia Tech. Favors has made steady improvement, productive at the 4 and the 5 spot.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Count it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Garland. Sexton kicks to Love. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson against Sexton. He gets that one. Sexton's got 8.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Redick passes to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Sexton against Jackson. Here's Thompson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The 3. Hart, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Here's Porter. And a missed layup. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And Hayes kicks to Hart. Back to Hayes. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Porter. And it's Melly with the rebound. Outside Jackson. The pass to Hayes. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Okafor, and it's Melly in at the power forwards position.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Redick surveying the D. The feed now to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
And sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Hart the pass to Okafor. Clock at 4. Tries again. Hart, no good. Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Stolen by Garland. Porter passes to Windler. Garland with it. Jackson on him. And Okafor with the block. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. To the left wing. Pass to Hart. Outside for Redick. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Jackson kicks to Okafor. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by Nance. Windler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Melly, covered by Nance. Outside for Redick. Back to Jackson. Redick dishes to Jackson. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. That one drops for him. Windler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jackson passes to Okafor. And he elevates Edwards with a slam. Thompson did not like that.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Okafor's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded, and he comes up with the deuce. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. Ingram attacking. Here's Ball. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Holiday against Sexton. And the rejection by Favors. And they're able to recover. Sexton's shot is good.
And the poise Sexton has is impressive. Dependable at bailing out his team in some tight spots.
To the paint. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first... And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. To the inside. Love kicks to Garland. Love the pass to Osman. Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
At the line for 2.
And Sexton drops them both. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Here's Ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sexton. Off with the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Williamson outside. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Cavaliers trailing.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Now here is Holiday. Darius Garland missing his last shot. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Sexton against Holiday. Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sexton kicks to Love. The shot, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Favors. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He misses the free throw. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. The Cavaliers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Porter following the shot by Drew Holiday. And Porter, here we go.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Williamson. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Exum with it. Now guarded by Redick. No good with the layup. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pelicans leading by 3. Passes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Porter. Here's Thompson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Hart the pass to Williamson. Hayes up top. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Hayes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Cleveland moving it around. And Porter, here we go. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. He blocks it again.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
Clear.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the Pelicans making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Ball. 8 points for him.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Porter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 6-point lead. Here's Williamson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now.
And both free throws good for Drummond. So it's the Pelicans now. 6-point game. Out to Ingram. Back to Ball. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Cavaliers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pelicans leading by 8. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Favors. Williamson looking it over. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Now here is Holiday. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson. Back to Ingram. To the middle. Another shot. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Drummond missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Favors. Now the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, wasting no time getting up to full speed. Drummond beats the defense to the punch.
Pelicans leading by 8. Holiday left side. Out to Favors. Ball, the pass to Favors. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. He can't hit that time. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's Drummond with the jam. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Wow, this shows the confidence the team has in Andre and the improved confidence he has in himself.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Favors passes to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Ingram. And he lays it straight in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Here's Drummond. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Holiday, no one around him. Rebound, Love. Garland with it. Now guarded by Ball.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Out left to the wing. Zizic kicks to Dellavedova. To the paint. Pass to Exum. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Williamson against Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies now. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's Ingram missing. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
Give his father a lot of credit. He hit it in his mouth.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Valanciunas.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching ball. Work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
It's Ingram on the wing. Started by Morant. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Ball. He dishes it to Favors. Shot clock at 3. Williamson right side. Just 3 to shoot. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Ball up top, guarded by Valanciunas. Morant comes with the double team. Favors can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brooks with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Morant stolen by Ball. Lobs it up for Holiday. No good that time. Jackson against Favors. Here's Morant. Derek Favors with the rebound.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
The pass to Melly. The feed to Williamson. Outside for Jackson. Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones drives in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Melly, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jackson passes to Redick. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Jones from outside. Doesn't go for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 2. New Orleans back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
They've got J.J. Redick. Hart is out there with Hayes. Then there's Jackson, and it's Okafor in at the 5, down low. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Okafor missing. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
This is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Redick surveying the D. Here's Okafor. Lays it up off the glass. Okafor's got his first points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jones has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Jackson down low, defended by Jones, and the basket by Jackson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Betteridge, the pass to Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. The Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Redick, here we go. Pass to Hart. Left side, Redick. Jackson kicks to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Anderson slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Redick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the energy Redick has is what gets him in these calls. I mean, he's difficult to guard sometimes without fouling.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Jackson.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot. Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Favors inside. Valanciunas is there. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in. Winslow's got his first basket.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, he better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Hayes. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Brooks with it. And the rejection by Favors. 58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Redick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Morant, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Hayes the pass to Favors. Morant with it, now guarded by Redick. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. The shot by Holiday, no good. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
The shot's good. Favors got 6 here in this quarter.
And Favors very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Here's Valanciunas, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And Holiday kicks the ball. Back to Holiday. Jackson against Ball. Inside, Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Favors. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Goes up, and Ball slams it in.
And the effort from Hart there. I mean, outstanding instincts and initiative to come up with the steal.
Jones drives in, banked in off the glass. Jones has got 8 points. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. New Orleans leading by 4. Ball with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jones dishes to Clark. Over Williamson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Ball against Jones. Here's Melly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, this is the unselfishness Ball brings to the table, the definition of a pass-first point guard.
Brooks against Williamson. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Frank Jackson comes in for Ingram. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Gutterich is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones. Gutterich, the pass to Clark. The shot from the low post is good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And it's Ball penetrating. Okafor kicks to Ball. Okafor trying to get open. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 2.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And Ball slams it in.
You got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. But when you don't, this happens.
To the left wing. Brooks against Jackson. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Right side Jackson. Pass to Melly. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Jackson misses. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Gutterich can't get it to go. Here's Hart. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when your teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Okafor with the steal. Here's Melly. No good there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Favors is out there with Hayes. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And that one's good. Morant.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Redick against Jones. Redick with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Not just a shooter, Redick can also get inside, effective at exploiting holes in the defense.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Favors. No good from Valanciunas. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Redick. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Holiday against Morant. Taken away by Holiday. And they're running. Fires the 3. The Pelicans keep...
Oh!
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
The rebound by Holiday.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the rejection by Favors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the Pelicans. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Morant against Ball. To halt the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And so Favors nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 14. For those just hammering it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And Holiday kicks the ball. High post Favors. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Out to Ingram. Jackson against Williamson. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Here's Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Favors. Ball. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Favors. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Both free throws good from Morant.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving it around. Now Ingram. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Ball with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
But you got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
Both good from the line that time. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Ingram outside. 5 on the clock. But they get it back. Kicks it out to Williamson. Passes it to Holiday. From deep. No good that time. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the show. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Morant. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle, here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Now, here's Garland. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor, and no one keeps up with him.
Passes it to Drummond. Down low. Here's Love. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Here's Garland. Up again. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Oh, that's blocked. And they're on the break. Here's Sexton. Osman tips it back in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Morant with a wide open look. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Sexton. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Morant, and it's blocked.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Sexton, nails the 16-footer.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Here's Morant, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
But they'll get another chance.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. Vicious to Valanciunas. Pass to Winslow. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brooks against Sexton.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Winslow. So it's the Cavaliers now. 9-point game. Here's Garland. That one misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The 10-footer. Anderson's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Moving it up. And the call on, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
And so Thompson nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. And that one's good by Porter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Jones in the post. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porter. Pass to Thompson. 4 seconds left. With 1 on the clock. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Melton. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Some solid defense from Clark.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Garland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And Sexton drops them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to... Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Jackson passes to Brooks. On the wing, Winslow. Jackson finds Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Is on Colin Sexton.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Left side, Sexton. There's the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Shot from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the technical free throw is good. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Melton, and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Ball going up court. A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Left side, Jones. Jang. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Good work there as it goes.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Now Garland floats one up. And the rejection by Jang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 13. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson misses. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Clark. Windler with the rebound. It's Garland, top of the key. Oh, close the buzzer-beating dunk. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 14 points and 3. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Osman the pass to Drummond. Osman kicks to Garland. Now Sexton. That shot no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Garland. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Brooks finds Morant.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Cleveland moving it around, and Love throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And stolen by Sexton. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant looking around. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Jackson dishes to Morant.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas to the paint. A second chance effort. Morant right side. Stolen by Garland. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. There's 37 seconds left in the third, and he gets the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Porter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nance. Anderson with the block. Here's Melton. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Stolen by Anderson. Offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And the first one drops. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Tyus Jones. And so he makes both from the line. Sexton with it. And good that time.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
It's stolen by Nance. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Cleveland moving it around. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. No good from Clark.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Windler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The first free throw is good. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And so he hits both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Good D by Thompson.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And here's Sexton. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Sexton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Count it.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Now, here's Sexton. He feeds it to Thompson. Rebounded by Jackson. Clark outside. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Clark. And now it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Sexton the pass to Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. That free throw good from Nance. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis leading by 6. Morant left side. Count it. Good. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Nance outside. And Nance slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Morant kicks to Jackson. The dish to Valanciunas. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Basket good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. And then Morant slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Morant left side. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Puts one up from 19. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were
the Mississippi River. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Williamson.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
The pass to Garland. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got the first points up on the board tonight here for New Orleans. Right wing. Love outside. Pass to Garland. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Cloak loose. Here's Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And he makes good on the layup.
You look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Now, here's Garland. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now Ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Garland, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Holiday has it in the corner. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Favors. Williamson outside. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Garland with it. And stolen by Favors. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. Got a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Melli. Back to Hayes. From the baseline. And that one drops.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Sexton. It's good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Outside, Redick uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Redick passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now here's Reddick. Here's the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Sexton. And that one's good. Drummond.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Here's Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Reddick. Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And Reddick kicks to Holiday. Back to Reddick. Launches a three. Reddick can't get that one to fall. On up the court. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got 8 points.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Hart is out there with Jackson, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Ingram attacking. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pelicans. And here is Garland. Outside, Porter to the paint. Kicks it out to Love. Okafor against Thompson. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Ingram outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Ball. Here's Okafor. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Okafor's got his first 2 points.
Well, I like the fact Okafor is a big guy who handles contact well. Not all big guys do. You got to do better than that if you're the defense. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Ingram passes the ball. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Stolen by Ball. Favors looking over the floor. Pass to Ball. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Basket counts.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Favors. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Porter, here we go. Over Jackson, Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Now here's ball. Outside for Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Now Ingram. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you're seeing the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And, Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
The pass to Mellon. Redick surveying the D. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Redick. Hayes trying to break through. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Osman kicks to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And Hayes throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Lobs it up for Holiday. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Passes to Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Redick. Kicks it out to Williamson. Stolen. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that's going to do it for us here.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Garland the pass to Osman. There's the feed to Garland. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Second chance shot. And Holiday with the lay-in. Holiday's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for New Orleans. Garland with it. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Another shot. And Favors finishes it off. Favors got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans, and Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Ingram finds Holiday. Bucket is good. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sexton with it. Now defended by Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here is Ball. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Hard, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jackson. Garland kicks to Porter. Thompson in the posts, covered by Okafor. Thompson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Dante Exum is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Garland. Jackson passes to Redick. 1:35 left in the third. Stolen by Dellavedova. Exum kicks to Porter. And he gets the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. Exum dishes to Thompson. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the left side wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday goes in. Here's Hayes. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Dellavedova. And here's Exum. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. That shot off the mark. Drew Holiday has been on display for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the power forward position.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
Redick for three. Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. And he converts the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Alexander Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Garland with the bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Redick. Now the pass to Melly. And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside for Redick. Lets it go with a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Love throws it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. All comes in for J.J. Redick. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Hayes. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Porter's checked in and stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Back to Favors. Williamson outside. To the right side. Ingram against Porter. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 15. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Ball. The three. No good. Shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yep, that one goes.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drew Holiday.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Williamson against Drummond. The drive by Williamson. And it goes down 2 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Sexton for three. Ball with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Sexton. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. No good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for... And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Ball against Morant. Inside. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Ball against Morant. The kick out to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. Pushing it up. Here's Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Both free throws good from Morant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ball against Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Valanciunas. And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not.
Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Count that bucket. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And finished off by Morant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Favors. He has 6. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Morant outside. From deep, Brooks. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Stolen by Winslow. Jackson kicks to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, I dare a man to take the charge on Zion Williamson. Everybody getting out of the way.
Morant against Ball. Morant with it. 12 points for him. Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ball with a wide open look. A miss that time would have put him up. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. They get it again. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Favors. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Ingram. A slam dunk by Favors.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And finished off by Morant.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He took. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Favors is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4. The Pelicans trail. Here's Hart. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Betteridge, the pass to Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hart, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Anderson outside. Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Jackson. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Back to Jackson. Tipped away. Clark with it. He's against Okafor. No good from Clark. New Orleans in the lead. One-on-one here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
J.J. doing a great job to draw the foul, wait for the contact while shooting.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jones. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday's checked in.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Holiday kicks to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Holiday with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Clock is at 3. Redick dishes to Okafor. That one no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Clark. The feed to Brooks. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Okafor gets the bucket.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Ball against Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Tight defense on him. Winslow against Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Back to Holiday. Okafor trying to get open. Holiday gets the bucket. That's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Down low, here's Williamson, and it's good for 2. And now an 8-point New Orleans lead.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He had 12 points, mentioned by...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Brooks. The shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Ingram. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Ball finds Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. That one goes. Count it. Gutterich has got his first 2 points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant outside. And then jammed down as he... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pelicans leading by 6. Redick with it, guarded now by Clark.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Jones, and the layup is good. Jones has got 6. The Pelicans shooting a superb 63% from the field. Jackson passes to Melly. Outside, Redick. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Melly, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Jones. Misses the layup.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to Williamson. And that one drops for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Melton. It's not going to go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. It's Jones on the wing. Unloads. Clark outside. Pelicans pull it in. To the paint. Here's Williamson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Melly. Jackson Hayes comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. And Anderson has it in the corner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
To the wing on the left. And Hayes kicks to Ball. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Williamson. Shoots. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Williamson missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Inside, here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Some changes for Memphis. Winslow's checked in for Anderson, and it's John Morant in for Jones. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ingram, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Holiday in for Josh Hart. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ingram passes to Okafor. Pulls it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And it's Morant missing. And now the Pelicans on the break. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Pelicans on top, up 7. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Favors is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Dishes to Favors. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks finds Winslow. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now Ball. Right side Favors. Ingram outside. Stolen by Winslow.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's Ball penetrating. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Back to Winslow. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
The defenders right now guessing as to how Drew Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Drew.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Ball. Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And here's Holiday. Reddick passes to Favors. Williamson in the post. Valanciunas is there. And he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
2 points. That one goes. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Morant for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Morant comes with the double team. Kicks it out to Williamson. To the inside. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Williamson. Ingram's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Ingram up top. Covered by Winslow. Favors. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for J.J. Redick. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Brooks misses. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Ingram wide open. And Favors kicks to Ingram. They get it back. It's Ingram on the wing. Misses the three. Morant looking around. Clark outside. Here's Valanciunas. It falls.
And one way Valanciunas generates off.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.